Welcome to the Sports Arena, your front row ticket to the best in sports talk and entertainment. Great analysis, top-name guests, and news you can use from the sports landscape. So, take your seats, sit back, and relax, as you are now in the Sports Arena.
You know what you're capable of. Fix it.
And here's your host, Eric Wilson.
Wins. I'm like, all right, let's go. We get losses. I'm like, I need a minute. Let me collect myself.
What is going on, everybody? Your man Eric Wilson in for the Sports Arena. And again, whenever I have the opportunities to speak to this group of talented athletes that I am privileged to meet and to have conversations with, anytime I get the opportunity to speak to them, I definitely want to make sure I bring them back on just to kind of touch base with them, catch up, see how things are. This young man, so much energy. Love having the ability to talk to him. Tight end, Ottawa University of Arizona, and I'm just going to be very truthful. He helped me with his name because I'm not trying to butcher it. Y'all already know me. I am bad with names, but I'm going to make this work. This is my man, Makani, Kaneaiakala, joining me here on the Sports Arena. How'd I do?
Very good.
All right.
Very good.
I appreciate you, man, taking time to jump back on the show with me today.
Of course.
What's been going on with you, man? How are things? How have things been going? What's up?
Well, I mean, obviously with the draft being done, kind of did like a little self-reflecting. Didn't get picked up, but, like I said, I didn't sweat it. Just the opportunity to be even acknowledged and respected at that type of caliber and being obviously in the draft and just being recognized with one of them, you know what I mean? It's a dream come true. So I really wasn't sweating it, but at the end of the day, I was able to get some calls and some emails to play internationally. So I was able to get some calls from Japan, Mexico, and all across Europe. So it was actually, a great opportunity for me to explore and keep myself on the pro radar. So
and first off, congrats on that, because see, a lot of people, and like you said, when you don't get the call that you're ultimately hoping for, there is a little bit sometimes, maybe a little bit of self-doubt kicks in, like what more could I have done? We're trying to find reasons to justify why we weren't one of those that were picked up, whether it be on draft nights 1, 2, or 3, or even afterwards. But now having the opportunity to work on your craft on an international level and still be able to, achieve and chase that dream, and that's huge. So first off, congratulations to you. You said Japan, you said Mexico. Looking at those, have you made any decision one way versus the other, kind of about where you're thinking you may want to pursue your next chapter?
Well, I mean, as I was able to look at obviously all of my options, obviously they're in season right now, but going to like, I guess you can say towards the future, I was thinking Japan. It's a familiar setting for me since I am of Japanese descent. I mean, I'm part Japanese myself, and obviously, my mom, she was a frequent flyer to Japan, so I was able to to witness, and I guess you can say just be acknowledged with that culture. So yeah, it was pretty cool. I mean, I was trying to aim towards there because it's obviously my mom, even like my auntie, my uncles, they're all flight attendants, and they always go towards that way every time. And I was just thinking, you know what, like, why not give it a shot and try to go play there? So yeah.
And just remind me and my viewing audience, just the important dynamic of being around and having your family support you in this capacity.
It's truly a blessing. I mean, obviously, playing sports my whole life, and obviously as I age through the sports, there's the support and the love is just endless. I mean, it was always like, no matter if you win or you lose, you're still my winner at the end of the day. It don't matter. Like, I'm gonna support you either way. So that was always real big on my family when it came to like love and support. And I always like thanked them in any way possible I could, because obviously my biggest goal was, to make it to the NFL so I could obviously give back to them by obviously for all those sacrifices they made for me, and obviously, taking me to practice and paying for any fundraisers if I traveled off island or if I went to the United States for camps and stuff. So I owe it all to them.
And that's huge. I mean, listen, we're just coming off Mother's Day, and shout out to all the moms out there who have been our biggest fan and our number one fan from the beginning, because that is huge. So, we were talking a little bit about the National Scouting Combine. Talk to me about some of the things that you took from the combine that have helped develop and also just helped you advance in your journey.
Well, obviously, reflecting from the National Scouting Combine, I was able to work on networking. Obviously, talking to a lot of people and using I guess you can say, my word of mouth to sell myself. Whether if it's talking to different agents or whether if it's talking to different coaches, GMs, anywhere. And that was the always big thing about me. I was always a talker. I always like to express the way that I feel or what I want to say is through my voice. So I was able to do that. And when it came to obviously with results and stuff, I was able to reflect on my results. Hey, you know what? I'm going to correct that. So I was able to, to get back in the gym, train, and change my routine a little bit more. Change my routine and worked on the areas that I lacked more. Obviously, went on the field and get some different drills going. To work on some change of direction, and obviously just working on building top speed. So yeah.
You mentioned, making those changes within yourself and within your regimen to make yourself better. Talk to me about how important the report that you got back from the National Scouting Combine was for you, and how ultimately it helped you become a better, let's just say, quote unquote, networker, if you will, to promote Makani.
Well, I mean, obviously with how my results were at the National Scouting Combine compared to the others, I just had to be, obviously the draft was, pretty soon, and I that was kind of my last chance to show them you know what, I really gotta get myself going and get these results there, because the NFL is very cutthroat. They don't like what they see, they're gonna go right on to the next guy. And that was my biggest thing, was to try and turn some heads. That was my biggest thing, is to turn some heads. Obviously, I came there, very tall, a pretty big frame, and I just wanted to show them that I ain't here just. This is no joke. I'm here. I can play, and I can. Obviously, I'm gonna bring what I can bring. So yeah.
All right. So in the interim, as you continually, heighten your awareness and build your growth to prepare you for what down the road, when the off season comes for Japan, and they do invite you to a pro day or a tryout, what are you going to be doing in this time frame now to make sure that you are, or you give them no reason why they should not add you to their roster?
The biggest thing for me is to stay ready. Obviously, with preparations comes success. So obviously, staying prepared and staying ready, and obviously doing some research. Researching what the league is about, and what their rules is about. Just making sure that I understand before I head out there. Just making sure that I'm on the same page as them. Like I said, when you're a pro, it's you gotta carry yourself that way, and you gotta abide to what the team or the organization wants, and kind of just go in there and just showing them that, oh yeah, you know what, I'm just gonna come in and do my own thing. No, I can't do that. So I was able to get better, as in being coachable. That's the best thing, is being coachable and understanding the terms, the terminology of everything. So yeah.
How's your I have to ask, how is your Japanese? Like, you're going into potentially a brand new country, and
well,
what's the language barrier going to be like?
I mean, it's gonna definitely be hard, but I got some help.
Okay.
I got family that can speak. I got a little cousin. I got a little cousin that's fluent in Japanese. He can speak Japanese. He can be able to help me, and I can be able to just use that as a tool obviously when I'm out there. So.
Okay, fair enough. Hey, Makani, thank you so much for taking time to, be a part of this. I wish you the best. I want to see you thrive. I want to see you do exceptional work that I know you are capable of. Ladies and gentlemen, tight end, Ottawa University of Arizona. Again, I'm going to do this one more time, so bear with me here. This is Mr. Makani Kaneaiakala. Many blessings, my brother, and I will definitely speak to you soon. And as always, keep pushing, keep grinding, keep hustling, because, sir, you are definitely on the rise. I see that.
I appreciate you so much, Eric, and I appreciate you to everybody that's tuning in here today. Thank you guys so much.
Thank you. Your man, Eric Wilson, for the National Scouting Combine and the Sports Arena. I will talk to everybody real soon. Everybody stay blessed. Peace.
All right. Aloha.